I'm Eric Horn. I'm the sports editor of the Voyager, and we're here to talk today about the Phillies signing Bryce Harper, the 2015 National League MVP.
So it was a record deal. He signed for 13 years and $330 million. And the big news coming out of the deal is there is no opt-out deal, no opt-out option. So he will be a Philly for the rest of his career, which is absolutely huge news.
He's going to be 39. He's 26 right now, so he's going to be the Philly like forever. It's great.
It's very rare that you can get a superstar in his sport going into the prime of his career. People don't he's already had an MVP and he's not even in his prime of his career. So big things are to come out of this deal.
2015 MVP. Also 2012 Rookie of the Year. So that's awesome.
He's been an all-star every year except for 2014 since he entered the league in 2012. He has 184 home runs in 7 seasons, so there's very few players who have hit that many home runs that early in their career.
And even better news, his new home ballpark, Citizens Bank, is one of his best. He performs best at Citizens Bank Park. In 50 career games, he's hit 14 home runs and 32 RBIs, which is his second best stadium in the league, obviously behind Nationals ballpark.
He was previously with the Nationals. He was drafted first overall in the 2010 MLB draft. So it's great to have a number 1 pick on our team.
So the main draw about Harper is he's a 3 true outcomes guy, corner outfielder. He's gonna walk a lot. He's well respected by pitchers, so he's gonna hit probably 3rd or 4th, which elevates the performance of the entire lineup, really. So what do you guys expect the team to be able to do now they've added such a great talent?
Yeah, I'd say that after this Harper signing, I'd say the 2019 Phillies are definitely a lock to make the postseason, and especially with the elevation of the National League East, with pretty much the other 3 contending teams, the Mets, Nationals, and the Braves, making significant upgrades. I think that the NL East is going to be a very, very competitive division. It's going to be one of the best in the sport.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight for sure.
I think they'll be polar opposites to last year. Unlike last year when they were offensively challenged, with the addition of Harper's, Gene Segura, JT Realmuto,
Andrew McCutchen,
Reese Hoskins is going to have protection in the lineup. So is Realmuto. They're all going to have protection in the lineup. They're all going to get good pitches to hit. They're all going to have opportunities to drive in runs, and they should be able to put a lot more runs up on the board this year.
We also have guys like Michael Franco and Odubel Herrera in the lineup too. I mean, they were our guys like a couple years ago. Now they're in the bottom tier, so it's great to see that.
I agree, and frankly, I think if they're not playing in the NLCS, then this season was a failure. I don't really see it any other way. And I think an underrated aspect of the signing is you're essentially buying what very well could be a Hall of Fame induction.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely. He's going into the Hall of Fame probably as wearing a Phillies baseball cap, which is also big news. Another takeaway I have from this is since it's a 13-year deal with no opt-out clause, Bryce Harper's already said this himself. He's going to be here for the rest of his career, and he wants to help recruit other stars to Philadelphia. So
Mike Trout,
maybe other big stars down the line. We've seen it across all the sports. There's a ton of stars coming here, and Philly sports is once again on the top of the radar.
We haven't made the playoffs since 2011, so I can't wait to get back.
With this Harper signing, we all know that the Phillies outfield is already crowded. And what do you make of what's going to happen in the future with the Harper signing?
Well, I think we can assume opening day is going to be McCutchen in left, Odubel in center, and Harper in right. But, Nick Williams coming off the bench as a depth piece it's a good problem to have.
Him and Roman Quinn coming off the bench, in the NL you need pinch hitters anyway, so having 2 guys that could come off the bench and hit well is only a plus.
Aaron Alonso too.
Also, a potential trade chip down the line in July when maybe they need a starting pitcher to make that extra push.
Yeah, we definitely need starting pitching, but our lineup right now is so good, and I can't wait to see the team.
I agree. And Philly fans, baseball matters again. that's the most important part of the signing. Is the Phillies are all in. They have announced we are a good team. We're going to be trying to win a championship right now, and Philly fans are showing their support of that decision. They bought 100,000 tickets yesterday since the signing, and that number's still climbing.
There's going to be buzz back at the stadium. It's buzz that you haven't seen since 2012 when they were making their last playoff run. With all these stars, unlike last year, like they were winning last year, but no one was interested. People will be interested this year. The crowds will be loud, and people will be out there.
I highly expect Harper to hit over 30 home runs, definitely over 100 RBIs, and definitely over 100 runs. It's gonna be like he should have over a 270 batting average. So he brings so much to this lineup.
Yeah, and even if Harper doesn't come close to what he did in the 2015 season when he batted .330 with 42 home runs, even if he gets stats that are close to the 2018 season, which he batted .249 with 34 home runs, that's still a solid season.
It was still a great season.
That's still a solid season for the outfield, and it's going to help the Phillies win more games.
All right, big things to come from the Phillies this year.